Carolina Outdoors with Gregg.
Hey, I'm Gregg, and on today's show we're in Charleston, South Carolina with my good friend Mark DeShane from VIP Adventures. He has set us up with Captain Johnny Ambush Charters. And we are on the jetties catching sheephead. Look at that fish. And as you can see, we're trying to get the net. That is a good fish, Captain Johnny. And as you can see, we're going to be catching instead of fishing. Stay tuned, sheephead fishing's coming up next. Good job.
Yes.
Today's show is brought to you by Kencraft Boats, maker of Sea King saltwater boats and Bay Rider skiff boats. Visit online at www.kencraft.com for a dealer near you.
That fiddler crab I had on was barely hooked, and I just let it drift along the bottom. What we like to do is put as light a weight as possible to keep the fiddler crab on the bottom. But at the same time, keep your line tight without moving it. That's the key. These fish will not bite if you're moving it. It's got to be natural to them.
Just kind of resting.
Yeah, just resting.
Let me ask you this: we're pretty close to these rocks. Are we? I know we got 2 anchors out. I mean, folks, it was a chore getting out here. I don't recommend you coming out here if you've never done this by yourself. There you go. That's another fish. We're getting into the fish now. But it took us a little while to get out here. We had to set up 2 anchors.
Yeah, you got to get close to the rocks. That's
That's another big spade with the net. Mark, man, I like this. I like this. Man, let me get that.
Shot!
Look at that fish. Man, that's a big old fish.
You got him? Beautiful.
God, that's beautiful.
Beautiful.
Absolutely beautiful.
Look at that. That's a 6-pound fish.
Look at the teeth on that thing, man. Holy smokes. You know, fellas, I've come out to like Georgetown and Merle's Inlet, and I've caught some fish with my family. We're out here with big catfish rods trying to fish. There's an art to this kind of fishing. Look how small this hook is. You don't want to stick your fingers in those teeth. Look at that.
It's a little number
Look
4.
at the teeth on that fish.
It's a little number 4 hook. It's a small hook. And the bigger the hook, the worse off you are. So I usually use one even smaller than this.
And there's a little piece of lead.
And just a little split shot. Yep.
And you're not throwing directly into the rocks. We just kind of on the outskirts of them, Mark.
Right, that's right.
That is a nice fish. That's the kind of fish I like to catch right there. Captain, while you rebaiting there, where are you from? Charleston, Somerville?
Yes, sir. I grew up in Somerville, and I've lived in Mount Pleasant for the past 12 years or so, and been saltwater guiding for that whole time. Grew up fishing Santee Cooper lakes and then some saltwater, but pretty much got hooked on this saltwater.
Right, and then been guiding how long?
About 12 years.
12 years.
Yeah.
Well, you've seen some stuff, haven't you?
Sure have.
What's the furthest somebody's come to fish with you?
Oh goodness, you know, I get people that are from Michigan. I've had guys from California that are here for vacations. A lot of my clientele is South Carolina. I've got a lot of repeat visits, guys from the mid-state and upstate who come back year after year. And
well, you know, now people aren't traveling as far, and you know, you can drive from here to Greenville and Anderson and Columbia, you know, in a reasonable amount of time and come stay in Charleston. And you know what else I love too? Fort Sumter's right over there. I mean, it's within distance.
It's beautiful. People come out here and they just enjoy the scenery. And I always tell them, you know, catching a fish is a bonus. And we can usually put them on some fish. It's a really good fishery.
Well, what kind of wind we got? Now looking at these rocks, it's kind of rough, but on that side it looks extremely rough.
Yes, we just came off of 2 days of an easterly, southeasterly wind, almost a tropical depression type wind. And it's got this place really churned up, a little more than I like. Today we've got more of an easterly, northeasterly wind, which is unheard of in July.
Yeah.
So we're able to be a little protected on these rocks today. So it's working out pretty well for us.
I can't emphasize enough how important it is to get you a guy, to get you somebody that knows what they're doing, like Captain Johnny here. Because coming out here, man, it was rough, and if you don't know what you're doing, you'll end up on them rocks, won't you?
Oh yeah, definitely.
But this is the way to go. Let me rebait.
All right.
Got us another sheephead.
Hey, go ahead, son.
I'm gonna tell you, man, this is fun. This is fun.
Talk to me, son.
I tell you, we went bass fishing with VIP Adventures, Mark DeShane. We got to be good buddies. And he said, man, you need to come out here and catch these sheephead. Of course, you know, they had to beg and plead for me to come out here. Oh man, look at there.
Pretty. Beautiful.
Another chunk, about a 4-pounder.
Beautiful.
Man, these fish are big.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
These are so big.
Oh, yeah.
But as you can see, the fishing has been great. I'm so glad I came. This is something you got to do. You can put your son, daughter, wife, come out, make a day of it, and catch fish. Look at that. You will catch fish.
Beautiful fish day.
That is nice. That is so nice. Is there anything else y'all use other than fiddler crabs? Can you use shrimp? I mean,
Yeah, live shrimp work well too.
do they?
Yeah, and when shrimp are available in the creeks, which they are now, you can come out here with live shrimp. Live shrimp are actually probably a little easier to catch them because they don't play around with the shrimp. These fiddler crabs, they just
Munch on it.
yeah, peck it off that hook, and they're a little tougher to catch. That's a pretty fish, y'all.
Tell you something, I'm gonna rat these boys out a little bit. They got a little secret weapon. If you want to find out what it is to catch these fish and a number of fish, you need to book a charter, and they will educate you. Unbelievable. We catching fish.
There you go.
Mark, tell us, how's VIP Adventures doing, man?
VIP's well. You know, I normally close down in the summertime and come out and help Captain Johnny a little bit on the saltwater side. And
Oh, so you'll run charters with Johnny?
if he has overflow, I will.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But you know, I'll tell you what we're doing on here. You said something earlier about the tide.
Right,
Okay?
yeah.
It's important you get the last 3 hours of the incoming tide.
I threw right across you,
That's
but
okay. That's all right.
I'm good at that.
The last 3 hours is because the tide doesn't move as fast, and you can hold your bait in the strike zone a lot longer.
Right.
That's why we do that.
I guess those fish are kind of like me. They're going to be lazy eaters, too. They want to get something easy, don't they?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Tell you what else amazed me, too, is how easy it was to get here. You know, we just met, jumped on the boat, and now we're catching fish. Just
Right.
like that.
I mean, within minutes.
You know, y'all were telling me, oh, it may take a little while, it may take a while. I guess some days it does to get them. Look at there. That a fish?
Yeah, that's one. Here you go, Jay.
Get him. Pull him in, man. Pull him in. Let me get out your way. That's why I did that throw over your line.
Oh, that's a nice
Oh, that's
one.
a good one. Spread the net.
That's a nice one. That's a nice
Fishing on credit. Nice fish.
one. Yes, sir. That's a good fish there.
See? Talk a little smack to you.
Not really. Nice fish.
What was that? Don't use a net.
Right.
No, sir.
Yeah. He's all into this. Ooh, that's a nice one.
I got you. It's still a little rough out here.
That's a good one right here,
Yeah,
brother.
it is. Look at that. Is it a drum? Nope.
Yeah, nice.
Oh, it's a
black
black drum.
5-pound black.
Ooh, that's good table fare too, isn't it? Yes, man. That's what we talking.
Looks just like a sheephead, but
You know, I was wondering.
Ready
That
to
looks
Captain
exactly
Johnny?
like a sheephead.
you'll tell the difference when we get them in.
Let me get out y'all's way. God, that's a nice fish. That's probably one of the bigger black drum I've ever seen. You know, we catch them off the piers and then Merle's Inlet some here and there. That's a good looking fish. Now he hit that fiddler crab too, didn't he?
Mm-hmm. He
Look
sure
at there.
did. Nice. Nice.
John, tell us the difference. See, I'm gonna get close because I got my mic on right here where you can hear
This
me.
is in the red drum family, okay? Cousin to the spot-tailed bass or red drum. You can hear him making the noise.
Yeah, I hear him drumming.
And these are bottom feeders. You can see how his mouth is a little bit more on the bottom versus the sheephead, right?
Right, he don't have the teeth.
No
He's got
teeth.
more teeth like a sandpaper.
Yeah, and he's got whiskers.
Yeah, he
Look at the
does.
whiskers.
Is that for feeling the bottom?
I'm not sure what that's for, but sensing things, I imagine. Yeah.
Kind of like a catfish.
Get those pliers.
There you go.
Let's see here. There we go.
I don't know if you can hear him, but he's steady talking to us.
Beautiful fish.
Yeah, that's a good fish.
Beautiful.
Once
You
again,
know, that's a good eating fish
nice,
too,
nice
Jeff.
fillets right there.
Yeah.
You know what? I might better have one sheephead and one black drum to taste.
That's
you know,
what
so
I'm
I can
thinking.
taste the difference.
Pretty fish.
That is good
Y'all
looking.
can have what you want, cause hey,
Mark, you still hadn't caught a sheephead.
Well, Jack,
Darn, did I say that
like
out
I
loud?
said, I'm guiding, and you're the man today.
Oh, thank you.
Huh,
Thank
you're
you.
supposed to be the hero of this show.
Hey, if I told you what kind of fine guy you are, you are a fine guy.
Oh, Lordy. You don't ever want to take the man's show and make him.
Hey, you're doing a good job. Good job.
You know, do what we can do. Captain Johnny's on.
Mark, I hate to point this out,
Yes,
you know, but have you caught a fish yet?
Yeah, I've caught. No, I have not.
Okay, I mean, I don't want to bring that up.
No,
I was
no,
just wondering.
no,
I was
no.
just wondering.
No, I appreciate that too.
Yeah, I mean,
We friends.
yeah, I know, buddy. I know,
I'm
buddy.
guide.
Look here, I'll take every punch I can get.
The guide's not supposed to catch him, right? He's
Man.
supposed to direct you in the right direction.
You don't know how much I appreciate you putting me in touch with Captain Johnny.
Captain
That's
Johnny.
bringing us out here and doing
Hey,
this.
and when Captain Johnny says something, it's like E.F. Hutton. You need to listen.
You know, look at that thing, man. That's a fighting fish.
Captain
get the
Johnny,
net.
you need a net man. Jay, would you net his fish
Oh
for
yes,
him,
I'd
sir?
love to. You need to work on catching a fish down there. Man, see, that's a big fish. That's
Nice.
what I'm talking about right there.
Nice.
Come here, baby. Look at there.
Nice.
Look at that fish.
Here you go, Jay. I'll hold your rod, Jay.
God, that's nice.
You know what I'm saying?
You got him? You gonna
Yeah,
double
go
hand?
ahead. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Look at that fish. Where's your pliers at? There we go. I will not stick my hand in that fish with them teeth. Look at those teeth. Let me get him out of there so you can see. These are some eating machines. I imagine they are eating all kinds of barnacles and stuff. See if we can get him out of there.
Ooh,
God, he's
that
still
grandma.
fresh, ain't he?
Yeah, you probably want
Look at
to.
there.
There you go. Man,
Look at
that
those
fish.
teeth. That amazes me, those teeth. That's just a beautiful fish. Mark, John, if y'all don't mind, I believe I'll take him home and fry him up for supper.
You got it.
We'll
Cool.
take one of these home.
No, you can take all you want. Put them in the
Nice. While I put him on ice, let's take a minute and go see what Mark McMillan has got for sale today with Advanced Land and Timber. Get him on some ice.
fridge. There you go.
Nice fish. Tell you, the size of these fish are great, man. This
beautiful.
is great. Oh, good.
Oh,
God,
God, that's an 8-pounder.
That's a horse.
That's an 8-pounder, Johnny.
That's a
Woo,
horse.
I got you, Jack.
You got that rod?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Look at that one there. Oh, yeah. He's going to be a
Nice.
minute, isn't he?
Nice.
This is a nice fish.
Woo!
Ah, that's unbelievable.
Nice.
Unbelievable. Look at that fish.
Yes, sir.
That's a net full, man.
Son,
That is a net full of fish.
8 pounds at least.
God. Will you look at that? Those hooks pop right out. You know what?
Yep. There's
Cap,
there's not
that is
places
absolutely
where we get
beautiful.
hooked. Who's going? Tell you what, let's lay that net right here.
Folks, I can't tell y'all, we hadn't been here that long. We've been here maybe an hour. It took us
Maybe.
almost longer to get set up than it did to catch the fish. Look at that mama.
Nice.
Look at the teeth on that one.
Yeah, that now chomp down on you.
See how his mouth is shaped different than that drum. It's not as much on the bottom.
The drum looked more like a vacuum cleaner. That's more like that thing looks like my mouth.
You know what? It's almost like, think about a sheep. The pictures you've
Yeah.
seen of a sheep, the head of it, that's where they get the name.
With the old butt up here.
Yep, and the lip structure. It's
Got him? Look at there.
There it is.
Captain
There it
Johnny's
is.
on. That's a
Captain
good size
Johnny's
fish
on.
there. That's a good fish. Let me set this down and get a net.
Ooh, nice
Let me
one.
get a
Nice, 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 nice,
3-pounder.
nice,
Good eating one.
nice, nice.
Marquis has put us on the fish. Yes, sir.
Oh, I just missed one too. How about that?
Come here.
Good job. Come to Big Daddy. Come to Big Daddy J.
Get him.
Hot dog it.
Look at there.
Nice fish.
Nice fish.
Purdy.
Fellas,
Mark, thank you.
this
Captain
is
Johnny.
absolutely awesome. I'm
Jay
gonna tell you
Bird.
what. Look, don't fall the way. I tell you, it's rough out here now. I ain't kidding you.
I'm gonna tell you what now. We ain't been here an hour.
Look at that hook come out.
No,
Great.
this is unbelievable. Unbelievable good fish. We're gonna take him home and give him a try. Captain Johnny says they taste better when they're smaller, so
That's what he said,
we'll
didn't he?
turn loose the big ones and eat the small ones.
That's what he said.
Fresh meat. Mark,
Yes, sir.
thank you again, man. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Captain
Yes, sir.
Johnny,
Jay, my pleasure.
tell us again how to get in touch with you if somebody wants to do a sheephead fishing trip or any type of charter trip.
Absolutely. Check out my website at ambushinshorecharters.com or give me a call at 843-971-0537. Thank you.
My buddy Mark,
Fantastic.
VIP Adventures.
Yes,
If
sir.
somebody wants to book a bass fishing or a duck hunting, how do they get in touch with you?
Call me at 843-708-5473. And duck season opens up on like November 21, but the bass fishing will open back up on November through July. November through July is what we do the largemouth bass. But I sure enjoyed fishing with y'all boys today.
I tell you, not only was it a good trip, it was a fun trip.
Yes, sir.
And I'm gonna tell you this,
Yes,
we're gonna keep right on fishing, catch us some more sheephead. Until next week, get out and enjoy your Carolina outdoors.